Hi, my name is Lainey and welcome to Lainey's Life. I want to thank Dee from Dish with Dee for inviting me to do this collab with her and all the other WW and non-WW members, I guess. I would leave all the links down below in the description box. And once again, Dee, I would like to say thank you. My name is Lainey. I do videos every day. I do what I eat in a day videos mostly. Some grocery hauls here and there and occasional recipe shares. Yeah, so I hope you like this video and I hope you subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my daily vlogs. So I will get into the topic of the collab. The theme of this collab is my weight loss journey and the story behind my channel. So my channel started, I believe it was 4 years ago. I think December of 2015, I think. Not sure, I think it was then. But I basically started my channel for like support for, I was a caregiver for my mom. And that's when what I basically started my channel for. And I did that for a while. And then, you know, I did some recipe shares. I did a lot of canning back then. I shared a lot of videos of that. A lot of aromatherapy because I am a aromatherapist, but I have not practiced it in years. I used to share some of my recipes that I made, my oils and things like that. But I since deleted probably all of them. There might be a couple here and there scattered, but I've done that. And then when I started changing my diet, and I think that was about 10 years ago. I first started as a vegetarian because I had a lot of abdominal gastric issues. They always thought I had Crohn's disease, but the test always came back negative, but although I had signs of Crohn's disease. So it's a form of Crohn's disease that I have. I have chronic colitis, a microscopic colitis, irritable bowel, diarrhea predominant, blah, 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 blah. GERD, a lot of everything. I've had, you know, esophageal ulcers, all kinds of issues from in my digestive tract. So anyway, make a long story short, I changed my diet. I was investigating everything. I read everything about natural healing because I love, you know, homeopathic medicine. I love anything like that. I like alternative medicine. As I said, I went to being a vegetarian. I got rid of dairy because I am lactose intolerant. So I went vegetarian for quite a while, and you know, that was okay, but I had some healing, but I didn't heal totally until I got rid of all the dairy and animal products. I did that for quite a while. And then, well, in the middle of all that, between going vegetarian to vegan, I quit smoking. That was almost 8 years ago. So when I quit smoking, my weight then was 246. And then I spiked up in, I probably say 10 to 14 days, up to 260. But at that point, eating was a heck of a lot better than lighting up a cigarette. So that's what I did. So I will say my highest weight was 260, but I was 246 and between 240 and 246 for, I would say, close to 30 years, because my twins, my babies are 30 years old. So after I had them, I actually was, when I delivered, the day before I delivered them, I was 260. And it's funny that when I gained that amount weight back to that point again. But I've been that weight around 240 to 246 for that length of time. And then I would go down some, and then I'd go back up again because I liked my junk food back then. Well, I still like my junk food. But I became a vegan junk food addict, I should say. I wasn't eating any meat or dairy or, any animal product. And, I felt amazing. I really, really felt amazing on a vegan diet. But it was the junk food that got me. And I kept gaining weight. I would lose some and then I would gain it all back. Anyways, then I tried going a raw food vegan. So I was a high carb, low fat, raw vegan. And that diet is what healed my gut. That it really did. I felt fabulous. But I still did not lose weight. I was not getting in the right. The nutritionist was explaining to me that I just was not getting in the right nutrient balance, fat, all that combined for me to lose weight. Everybody is different. And I have, hypothyroid, so, but it's a untreated, I guess. I used to be on thyroid medication and they took me off of it after I had lost some weight. I don't know. I still think I should be on it, but my levels are fine. So I don't know. Anyways, then I started a all potato diet, which worked fabulous. I think I lost almost 30 pounds on the potato diet. I loved it. I didn't have any planning at all. All I did was eat potatoes, 3 meals a day. I was never hungry. It was very satisfying. I lost weight. And then I started getting sick. And then come to find out, I became intolerant to nightshade plants. That was the worst because that diet worked. If you eat all potatoes every day, you will lose weight. But when you start eating regular food or adding in different foods, that weight is going to come back. But I did lose weight on the potato diet. But it's not sustainable, really. If you're around people that are eating, standard American diet or vegetarian diet or, whatever, any kind of diet. Nobody around you is eating all potatoes. It's very, very hard to stick with it. That's one good thing about the WW program is that you can go anywhere and eat whatever you want, all in, within your points. Portion control, best choices of, say you have 3 choices, you pick the best out of the 3. So, that's life, Eating the other way is not, although I did enjoy it. I can't say I didn't, but I did. So anyways, then I went back to eating vegan. And a lot of things I was eating then weren't agreeing with me. My body was like fighting back saying, hey, you really need to do something different with your diet. So I realized after I tracked everything that I was eating, I still tracked back then, that soy products were making me sick. And I was getting so discouraged. I'm like, well, what the heck am I supposed to eat? Eating all vegetables just was not satisfying for me, and it wasn't, I don't know, I was just getting tired of going out with family and not being able to eat anything but a plain old salad, you know? Because I was doing like no salt, no oil, no sugar. It was a very restrictive diet, and I still didn't lose weight. So then I gave up. I'm like, you know what? I've had it. This was, when did I give up totally? I think it was Halloween time, October of 2018. I said, I'm done. I'm just going to eat whatever the heck I want to eat and just live with the consequences. I'll take the pills that the doctor told me to take that will allow me to eat certain foods. And I did that. And then I gained weight, and then I gained more weight, and I gained more weight. But I did realize that all of a sudden, I was able to eat dairy that I couldn't eat in years. And I was able to have eggs that I couldn't eat in years because they said when I was a kid I was allergic to them, so I never had eggs. But then I tried it out of the blue, and bam, I wasn't allergic to it. I told you, my body is like... So, I don't know. So anyways, I had a hard time eating meat. I still really don't eat hamburger or steak or pork or anything like that. I don't know. I just, after being vegan for so long, and you know the background, and you just, that's a whole different topic. But like I said, chicken, it was hard for me to start eating chicken again. And eggs, not so much, but the chicken, yes. So anyhow, yeah, so then I started, eating differently. And then I said, well, you know what? Why don't I join Weight Watchers, keep myself on track, get myself back into the weight loss mode, blah, 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 blah. So I joined December 19th, 2018. And when I joined, my weight, what was my weight when I joined? My weight when I joined was 228, I believe. Yes, let me figure out the math. No. When I started changing my diet on my own again in November, mid-November, beginning of November, yes, the beginning of November of 2018, I was 228. When I joined Weight Watchers, I was 219. And now, because now I weigh 209, and I know that's not a lot to some people, because some people can lose 10 pounds in a month, but after all the diet changes and the ups and downs, and I've been overweight my entire life, my metabolism is like a slug, like slower than a snail. And that's okay. I am older. I'm 60 years old. I have been overweight my entire life. And I lose very, very slow. Even though if I exercise, it doesn't matter. It does not matter what I do. High calories, low calories, high fat, low fat, and nothing. So as long as that scale is going in the right direction, that's the way it's supposed to be. So, yeah, I've been overweight my entire life. And when I was 13, my mom used to work for the Diet Workshop way back then. And she wanted me to go, obviously to lose weight. And at 13, I was 163 pounds. And that is actually one of my long-term goals, is to be that weight, because my pediatrician at the time told my mother that I was obese and that I needed to go on a diet. So that's the lowest weight I remember being, but I was 13 years old. When I was married the first time, my first pregnancy, that was 35 years ago, I was 180. So that's that. So from 13 to whatever age I was, 25, something like that, I had gained like 20 something pounds. But that, I mean, anyways, the majority of my life has been in the 200s. So, and that is my story. I've had ups and downs like a lot of people. And Weight Watchers is more real. And you can, or WW, you can pick and choose what you want, eat what you like, don't eat what you don't like. You just pick the best choice possible. That's, and I've gotten to the point now where the more vegetables and greens I eat, the better. It's better for everything. There's more vitamins, more minerals. It's more sustainable, and it's just a healthier way of eating. So you eat more greens is what I'm always saying. Eat your greens. So the reason why, what is my hopes for my channel in the future? Is that, yes. I started my channel, continued with my channel, I should say, for accountability to what I ate and drank and what I did, and it helps keep me on track, and that is why I stuck to my channel. And that's really the only reason. I mean, I'm not in it to make money or anything, and I've met a ton of people on here that are great friends, and it's a great community. The weight loss community is awesome, and I have other followers that aren't in the weight loss community that I just love, and I have a variety of people that watch me, and I watch a variety of videos. So, it's wonderful. It's a great way to meet people online, but I have met a couple of my subscribers in person, and that's awesome. So, I mean, that's why I'm continuing it, actually. It's just for accountability. I paper track, I track on my phone, and I track making a video. And that's why I continue to make my video. So, continue on. So, that is it. That is my journey. I hope I didn't bore you too long. So, once again, Dee, thank you so much for inviting me to do this collab. And make sure you guys all check out all the ladies down below that are doing the collab, or gents as well. And yes, so like and subscribe, hit the bell down there, the notification button, so you don't miss any of my videos. And I hope to see you soon.